Bruno Fernandes has officially been named the 2025-26 Premier League Player of the Season. To secure the award, the Manchester United captain had to outperform an 8-man shortlist of the league's most clinical players, including Erling Haaland. He also surpassed the league's premier defensive specialists, including Arsenal's Declan Rice. The achievement is built on a massive statistical foundation. In 37 league appearances, Fernandes recorded 28 direct goal contributions, scoring 8 times and providing 20 assists. These figures represent a significant statistical outlier, one that looked highly improbable during the first half of the campaign. The season began under the tactical direction of former manager Ruben Amorim. Under Amorim, Fernandes operated in a deeper midfield role. His primary responsibility was to dictate the tempo of play from the middle third, rather than infiltrating the opposition's penalty area. Offensive records are rarely broken from such a restrained position. The distance from the goal naturally limits a player's ability to provide direct assists. This raises a specific question. How did a player stationed so far from the scoring zone manage to produce the most lethal creative numbers in Premier League history? The trajectory of his season changed when Michael Carrick took over managerial duties. Carrick made a singular, immediate tactical adjustment. He moved Fernandes out of the defensive pivot and back to his preferred number 10 role. Returning to the final third allowed Fernandes to receive the ball between defensive lines, where his vision could directly feed United's front three. This positional shift removed the ceiling on his creative output. He was no longer just managing the game, he was actively dictating the scoreline. This chart visualizes the sheer volume of that creative surge. Over the full season, Fernandes created 132 goal-scoring opportunities. When compared to the rest of the league, his dominance becomes clear. He finished with 43 more chances created than any other player. This individual performance was the engine behind United's team success, propelling them to a third-place finish and a return to the Champions League. Along the way, he dismantled club records that had stood for decades, including David Beckham's 15-assist mark from the legendary 1999-2000 season. This performance did more than improve the team's efficiency. It established a new historical benchmark for playmakers at the club. The legacy of this season was finalized in a tense 3-2 victory over Nottingham Forest. In that match, Fernandes recorded his 20th assist, equaling the all-time Premier League record for a single season. To find the only other players to reach that number, you have to look at the league's most storied names, starting with Thierry Henry. He now shares that top spot with the modern era's most prolific creator, Kevin De Bruyne. This historical parity is likely why he was also voted the Football Writers Association Men's Footballer of the Year. By winning that award, he ended a 16-year wait for Manchester United fans, becoming the first club player to receive the honor since Wayne Rooney in 2010. Tying the assist record while sweeping the year's major awards confirms that Fernandes is currently operating at a level rarely seen in the history of the Premier League. Despite these accolades, the 2025-26 season has one game remaining. If Fernandes records just one more assist in this final match, he will break the tie and hold the outright Premier League record alone. If he achieves that standalone record, does he have the strongest claim to being the best midfielder in world football?